Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner with his trainer Tim Lane, 20 fights, 20 victories, including 8 wins by knockout. Today, and the WBO light welterweight champion of the world, Chris Aligieri. And fighting out of the red corner with his trainer Freddie Roach, wearing light blue, 56 victories, including 38 knockouts, 5 defeats, and 2 draws. The reigning, defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
We're going to commence a little time. We'll take this a little time. First of all, good luck.
Because of the newness of this for him, a huge part of his focus was the mentality of round one in this first round against Manny Pacquiao.
The important thing for Chris right now, angles that Manny Pacquiao's punches come from.
Straight
like
left
that.
hand up the middle. Another element, of course, of focusing on round 5. Good right hook by Pacquiao.
Plans to negate Pacquiao's speed. He said speed is...
The thing about Pacquiao here is he's willing to take one of Chris Aligieri's big shots.
Few fleet-footed boxers without much punching power, with low knockout percentages, like Pacquiao, a once dominant knockout artist. Fewer than many boxing fans realize.
But never underestimate the resourcefulness of Aligieri.
Straight right lead by Chris Aligieri.
Look.
Hey, I want the same thing, except he's starting to reach already, Chris.
Chris Aligieri, as you see now right here, as Pacquiao is coming in, right down the pipe, just
at ringside. Round 2 begins. Pacquiao is 11 of 39 by computation.
Aligieri showed with that right hand is he's not a big puncher, but he's a base for himself.
Good shot by Aligieri. Aligieri beginning to work his jab. That was what was missing in round 1. The first couple of rounds.
not only is he very fast, but he also is very focused.
But Gina Rodriguez is going to call it a knockdown.
I agree with Aligieri.
Down in the first round twice against Provodnikov. He goes
Badly hurt against Provodnikov, and here he was hit as his foot was...
Lucky break for Pacquiao, but it counts as a knockdown. It's so much harder for him to land shots against Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's
Honestly, hit him with a good clean punch until right there.
feels.
That was his first really clean punch right there.
Aligieri win either one of these first 2 rounds, but he's negated most of what
Missing with the right hand. A little bit of damage. They have brought professional cutman in for this fight. Big addition to their team. They didn't have that element. Here's Stitch Duran right there.
Hey, Chris, perfect. Yep. Everything is perfect. Okay, very good. All right.
Manny on the attack, Aligieri moving back. And how you know he wasn't hurt? He blocked all his punches. He fired right. Not only one foot, both feet slid out from under him. If both feet slid out from under him.
You saw the disappointment as Algieri's brother was...
They don't want to give Pacquiao any big opportunities early output, so the threat of Pacquiao is negating design.
That is by their design. Like I said, he has to get into the fight and get comfortable. He's not catch up with Pacquiao.
No, but 4 rounds is a lot to give up on the cards when you're not a knockout artist.
Of course it is, but you see if in them first 4 rounds you get caught with something that you're not ready for, the fight could end.
Create an action if Aligieri...
It applies to track and field and swimming where people are able to build rhythm. 4 punches in the second half of the fight than in the first half of the fight as he builds rhythm.
Left hooks against Pacquiao already, and he's really starting to try to test Pacquiao and see can he put his gloves on him.
Danger if you can't cut off the ring is that you get into chasing him.
The way the good straight right lead just did.
Algieri's obviously not awed by the moment.
Moments ago. Now gets in a body shot. Going to the right hand upstairs, keeping his left glove pinned to his cheek. Hard right hand.
And yet it was thrown to land, not thrown with real knockout force, and sometimes you see
Come here, baby. See what's happening? Chris, you see what's happening? Yep. Breathe. Starting to find a home for this, baby. Everything stays the same. You see how it's slowly unfolding?
to the body, followed by the right hook over the top to the head. Best right, Chris.
All night being 3 rounds so far. And we'll check out.
He gets an extra point for that knockdown around 2, whether it was a slip or a knock. There you go. When he throws punches, it seems to me he's got a chance of this. But anyway, 3-0, Manny Pacquiao.
I think the plan is for that to happen next week.
Yeah, the conversation between rounds began with Tim Lane twice. What would you speculate that he's referring to, Roy?
Well, he's trying to punch while he's moving, let some of the power and some of the steam blow off. If he stops and throws his hand, suggests he'll be sitting on the canvas pretty shortly. He's not ready for you, the least experienced of the 2 guys. Wait till the strong punching power is gone, let him get into the other better chance to catch him. But you see right
hand uppercut by Pacquiao.
You see right there, he's not the...
I think also, and you heard him say in the corner at one point, you see him reaping that Algieri's defense and length will have Pacquiao reap.
Suggests to me that Manny Pacquiao wanted to focus on body shots this round, and he has.
He's trying to get Aligieri out of here. To get him out of here, you got to land big shots. And the right hand right there.
Pacquiao with a... It was clear during each other. They seemed to enjoy each other's company. Along with him, I don't want him to.
How could
Impossible not to. Exactly right. Hard right hand by Aligieri. That right hand.
Pop him. Let his body come up.
He see Pacquiao throw overhand left arms out over his shoulders. Not having his hands up. Unfortunately for Pacquiao, lands that beautiful straight left lead, catching Chris Aligieri going straight back and lands that straight.
But disorienting to say the least.
Now here's the round they want.
Guy who has thrown as many as 82 jabs in a single round.
One that Manny does not want to continue to walk into.
On to Aligieri with the jab and the right hand.
But Pacquiao's not landing.
No, he's not.
For Aligieri is if, having followed his game plan more or less, so dominate over the second half of the round, he starts to find success.
And is able.
A pivotal round in the fight.
Another couple of... They're not big, but he's getting his leather onto Pacquiao's chin.
And he's not concerned in landing nothing big because his job is to just put punches on Pacquiao like that.
And that straight right for Chris Aligieri as he's finally throwing the jab with frequency, which is the name of the game for him.
I can guarantee you now, looking at Chris Aligieri, his plan is as in trying to knock him out.
Meantime, Pacquiao, look at Pacquiao when he gets boxed and hit, looks to walk forward into more shots.
Right into the shots, and that's got to be and try to knock him out.
So that had to be an encouraging round for Al.
Landing that straight right hand down the pipe, right off of Manny's jab. Bam.
Round 6 begins in what became something of a different fight in round 5. Our round to score. Wouldn't surprise me if a judge had Chris Aligieri winning that round.
But many judges won't give you the round. Land clean shots, and I saw Aligieri land some clean shots.
Bring the jab. He was reluctant to throw the Manny Pacquiao, throwing 100 more punches than Chris Aligieri. The profile.
And what makes Pacquiao deadly is that he is actually an power puncher. So that makes him more dangerous than normal guys are. That's the biggest, big-time volume power puncher.
Now, Gina Rodriguez is telling Chris...
Didn't look low to me, but...
And the belt line is above the navel. Therefore, that should be illegal.
Live Pacquiao stuns Aligieri. It counts as a knockdown. And let's see if Algieri's extended right hand by Aligieri momentarily. That's Pacquiao. Fires away with the left hand. Aligieri goes down for the second time. Third time. And he can't get Rodriguez to listen to him on that point.
No, he should stay out of that corner.
Yep.
No question the water was at least partially a factor in that night. Now in the fight.
Very good. He seen the first knockdown. That left hand did hurt Chris Aligieri. Another left hand, he really was pushed down at this point. He was off back knockdown. That was a knockdown. This second knockdown, he just moved the hook. His foot was sliding out from under him again. That one was questionable, and the ref said okay.
I'll give Pacquiao 1.5 real knockdowns so far in this fight.
Downs. Now he has to change his style and either try to start winning the fight early of those knockdowns, being 1.5, as Max and I agree.
Now with the smell of knockdowns, give me a break. Anyway, I got it 6-0 point for each of those knockdowns. So round 6 becomes, I stand there and bang with Manny a little because he's been boxing. I think he's got to change his game plan and stand there and use his quick hands. 6-0.
Within that dimension, their boxing dimension. What do they do if they fall?
He's just not that kind of fighter.
Again, they put up for it.
Aligieri seemed to...
Yeah, anything to worry about on his way in. He can sting him with a shot. There's a good Harvey.
A couple of those this round, Max.
Real success for Chris Aligieri. There have been many more for Manny Pacquiao.
Back leg, 4 forward. Right? Don't allow yourself to get squared up on that. In the big. This is where we want to be. Chris, you do the same thing. He's going to reach. When he reaches, you check it off. Okay. All right? Deep breath. If you see the ropes...
Well, this is where you wanted to be. This is what you wanted. Trying to remind them of the mindset in every round to Manny Pacquiao.
When your strategy is to give away the first 4 rounds, and you're not a big puncher, you have to be, and that obviously hasn't happened for Aligieri.
If that was roots against the guy who has knockout power when you don't,
well,
I'm sure you're not a puncher, that you can either catch him coming in, set him up so I can put these 8 ounce on him, and it's possible I can knock him in, or try to knock him out early. He may knock me out.
I think it's a bad plan.
What are we talking about?
I know. I liked what he said, though, when he was talking about, and they seem to have dispensed with that too early. Quick left. Manny Pacquiao count.
No, against the southpaw, sometimes you can throw that lead right almost like a jab. But it's a long jab, and he just has shelved it for way too much.
Exceptional.
His ability to get from one side to another and create... She's as good a show as there is at ringside. Hasn't been a single clinch. Trying to work his jab. Gets hit by another big shot from the top. Let's go to the corner of Chris Aligieri, where Max Kellogg, the game plan, and what's happening now. Max?
Tim, we're talking a lot about the game plan, and what was the game plan coming in?
Keep the distance. Keep the distance.
Round 10?
Round 10 or 11, I'm going to let him go.
Well, that's going to make it difficult. A sensational straight left cross.
All right, much left, Jerry, and that hurts more because he's already
Takes a knee. That's it. 4 and 5. No, 5 and 6.
Come here, Chris. Okay, Chris. Okay.
The hold. Well, the fight's over. There he is. It's Pacquiao who's out of his cage.
Yeah.
He's still fighting, though.
Pacquiao in control.
Big guts. Let Pacquiao finish him at least, because if he doesn't, he jumps in too soon, he'll ruin a good fight.
Right?
It's amazing that Aligieri's going to see the 10th round.
Deep breath, Chris. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath, baby. Deep breath.
A straight left hand by Manny Pacquiao, right down the pipe off of Chris Aligieri's jab, and down Chris couldn't ask for better. Chris tried to time it with the hook, and the left hand landed right on the chin. Here you see Pacquiao putting the pressure on.
Downs behind so far, and according to top of that. And Harold, I mean, this score will be
76, 9 rounds to nothing. Manny Pacquiao. Jim,
I miscounted. You're exactly right.
But Manny Pacquiao.
A win for Pacquiao would be a big deal here, not only because
more defensively oriented counter twits, but it's been entertaining to watch the build-up.
And on the other hand, here Aligieri still is.
Like I said earlier, it's crazy, and I know it's ironic and crazy, but I
turned out to be 100% correct. And my mind is blown.
The chance he saw. He has less experience than Pacquiao. You don't outpoint. What's happened here in a sense is kind of like what Max says. The separation in class.
Well, some would say it showed up in round 2.
And time against Tim Bradley, now against Aligieri.
5, 6, 7, 8. Come on.
Stage in Pacquiao's career.
Throwing your twos, Chris. You gotta bring everything down and stay in square for long ball. Come on. Come on, baby. Okay, Chris.
Pacquiao coming forward, lands a beautiful straight left hand high on the neck of Aligieri, which I think the right hook did more damage. Then he kind of caught him with a forearm, but Aligieri was already hit, but devastation from the fact of that punch and fatigue with it.
Of punishment. And Aligieri,
Other guy, he doesn't think about quitting, and he's had 6 different Candace.
And he's about to get another one if he keeps that head high.
Hung him in the corner. And
like turning a wolf out of the cage in the bear pen.
exactly.
odds should be 50-1. Odds should be 20-1. There were, as of a couple days ago, the last time I checked, betting odds were about 7-1.
Low is 6-1. So they kept dropping.
As bettors here got in
Money.
Smart Pacquiao, a perfect fight. For his
Hey, you knew he was focused. Yesterday, I heard his manager, after they came by night, he might look at him down the line. And if you would have seen the look
round where your fighter Jesse Vargas fights by May of 2015. After, in Roach's mind, the days of fighting as a welterweight. This, of course, assumes that there's never to be a Floyd Mayweather fight. Somehow materialize. Then,
I mean, if guys like Bradley and Aligieri can't compete, pure boxer who makes sense is Mayweather, in addition to all.
Deep breath, baby, deep breath. Back, man. For your thighs, uppercuts, they're there. I want you to creep on him, step around him, and give me that body shot and that uppercut and hook. Chris Aligieri show. Stay on him this round. I want.
Manny flashes Chris Aligieri that spectacular Hollywood smile. There's a swelling just under the left eye of Manny Pacquiao to Chris Algieri's right hand leads earlier in the fight. Largely back.
looks that way to me.
Strategy was a faint wish. There's another hard right hand by Aligieri. More open in this round as he drops his hands and tries for a knockout. He comes out of it looking to land again.
Aligieri was Algieri's movement. So when Algieri goes to attack Pacquiao, Pacquiao makes the same move. Just as difficult for him to hit Pacquiao as it is for Pacquiao to hit him.
The distance between us, the distance walking from here to Siberia. It's a long, long way. Since he's been down 6 times, the academic discussion of whether the probably won't mean much after this. A lot of power. A lot of power. Also knockdowns of Chris Aligieri en route to what will almost certainly. And let's take a look at what happened mostly to Chris Aligieri in the fight. Round 2. Aligieri was under wraps and still trying to box at this point. It was as the punches that Pacquiao landed. Then round 4. Pacquiao landed. Here comes knockdown number 2. Still in round 6, knockdown number 3, and another knockdown on which the water least a partial factor, as Aligieri tried to point out to referee Gennaro Hart. Round 9, no question about that. That I hit you in the mouth knockdown. Still in round 9. And knockdowns at that point. And then the final knockdown came in the 10th round, in the next round. And now Dionisia Pacquiao. And we'll go to Michael Buffer for the official decision.
We go to the scorecards. Levi Martinez scores it 119, 120 to 102. All 3 judges scored for the WBO welterweight champion of the world, Pacman.
So if you said to yourself, you're an incredibly lucky person right now. You weren't figuring on the 6th. And what Vianacia did for Manny.
How did you do tonight?
Tonight, first, I'm satisfied with my performance tonight. I came to fight, we do more heavy bag in training, and we start early in our training. I'm looking for a knockout, but fast and moving. Filipino people came here. So I'm very happy because God gave me this victory tonight. Yes, I mean.
Manny.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Good.
Wrong. I had a feeling that he was going to try and blast me out of there just because I'm not used to the big stage. His style, he's got so much experience, and he's perfected fighting like Manny Pacquiao. Like I said, get into the later rounds there without incurring too much damage and setting up the pace. It was just to put enough hurt on him that we could slow a few counter shots on the way in.
It was the 8th or 9th round where he seemed to.
And I sat down on a left hook. And I mean, what veterans are great at doing, probably slow down the next round some, which he did, which allowed me to get my footing and punching power. Tell you the truth, it's how he mixes the punch that he has perfected for what's works specifically for his body type and his style, and he's very good at being Manny Pacquiao. And Manny Pacquiao's a hell of a fighter.